We will discuss these 4 types of linked list: singly linked list, doubly linked list, circular linked list and doubly circular linked list. You can modify these linked list according to you, fine. It's not like that these are the 4 types of linked list. You can do some modification in these linked list while implementation, and you can implement your own type of linked list, fine. So first of all, we will discuss what is singly linked list. Singly linked list is the most common used linked list. When you say linked list, it means you are studying singly linked list. In singly linked list, each node contains 2 parts. One is data part and next one is address part, right? And that address part contains address of next node, or you can say address of the successor node, fine. Or you can say in singly linked list, each node contains data part and a pointer to its next node, right? See, like this. See, this is a node in the singly linked list. It is having 2 parts. This is data part and this one is address part, or you can say this is pointer, right? Pointer to its next node, right? Now, if suppose a singly linked list contains 3 nodes, then how you will represent that list? See, so these are 3 nodes. Each node is having its own address in the memory, suppose 100, 200 and 300. And this node, the data part of this node is, suppose it contains 3, it contains 7 and it is having 8. This is what? The address part, or you can say a pointer, or you can say a link to its next node. So this part contains address of the next node. Suppose this is the next node, address is 200. So here you will write what? 200. So it is going to point to this node. This contains what? Address of next node, that is 300. So it is going to point to the next node. And suppose this is the last node. So the address part of last node contains what? Null. You can say 0. It is not going to point anywhere. And the address of this first node is stored in a pointer, you can say head pointer or a start pointer, in which this address is going to be stored, right? So now this is going to point here. See, this is not a head node, it is a pointer only, because it is going to store only the address of this node. If someone is saying head node, it means this is the head node. It is not the node, it is just a head pointer or start pointer. So when you are going to write a program, then you are going to maintain only this head pointer. You can say address of the node, first node, fine. See, this is what a singly linked list. See, why this is known as a singly linked list? As the name suggests, this is having only a single link. See, this is a single link only, single link to its next node. So here in this list, only forward traversal is possible in the list. You cannot traverse the list in backward direction, because this is having only one direction, that is going to be forward. Or you can say in this case only forward sequential movement is possible. Now, how we are going to represent this node when you are going to write a program, that we have already discussed. I am going to write here. See how we are going to represent that. We are going to write struct node, a user defined data type, that is structure, fine. And in this node we are having 2 parts, data and address. So you can say int data, you can say any variable a or x or something like this, fine. Next is pointer to next node. So here you will write what? Struct node asterisk, and the name of pointer you can say next or link, you as you wish. So this is the representation of the node, right, in the program. Why I am writing here struct node, that I have already discussed in the previous video, you can check out there, fine. See, now next is doubly linked list. As the name suggests, see, doubly linked list, it is going to have double pointer, 2 pointers, fine. So in this case, each node is having 3 parts. One is data part and 2 address part, right? Or you can say each node is having data part and pointer to its previous node and pointer to its next node. 2 pointers would be there, right? Something like this. 3 parts would be there. This is a node. This is node in doubly linked list. It is having 3 parts. Data part. This one is you can say pointer 1 and pointer 2. So this pointer is going to point the next node in the list, and this pointer is going to point to the previous node in the list, right? In this case we are having only single pointer. In this case we are having 2 pointers. That is why we are going to call it doubly linked list. Fine. So now how to represent this doubly linked list? See. So suppose in this case also we are having 3 node in the doubly linked list. See, 3 parts would be there, and the data part suppose contains 1, 2 and 3 integer values. Now this pointer contains the address of next node in the list, fine, in the sequence of elements, right? So the next node is this one, address is 200, so this part contains 200, right? So this is going to point here. Now in this also we are having 300, the address of its next node, so it is going to point here, fine. And suppose this is the last node, so in this part, the pointer 2, it is going to have null, or you can say 0, because it is not going to point anywhere, right? So now second pointer is pointer 1. This node is having this address part is having address of its previous node, but this is the first node, no previous node is there, so it is going to have null. And this part of this node is having address of its previous node. Previous node is this one, address is 100, so it is going to have 100. So it is going to point here, right? The link is from here to here. This is having address 200, address of its previous node, so it is going to point here, fine. So double links are there, 2 links are there. One is in forward direction, one is backward direction. And in the last node there is no successor, no next node, that is why this pointer is having null. And in the case of first node there is no previous node, so this pointer is having null, the pointer 1. Now how we are going to represent the node of a doubly linked list when you are going to write a program? See, same types, data type would be there. We are going to define a struct node. Struct node is a data type, name of data type. This is user defined data type, right? Within this node we are having 3 parts now. So one is integer, you can say data part, right? And 2 pointers. So the type is what? Struct node only. So this is how we are going to represent it. 2 pointers would be there. One is next, this one is next, means you are going to store the address of next node, and previous, this is previous, this is going to store address of previous node, right? Why this type is a struct node? Because this pointer is going to store address of which type of node? Type of node is struct node, and here always we will write what? The address of the elements whose address the pointer variable is going to store, right? So here pointer variable is going to store address of, not a simple variable, address of a particular node, and the type of this node is what? Struct node. That is why we are writing here struct node. This is how we are going to represent this node when you are writing a program for a doubly linked list, right? Now third one is circular linked list. See, circular linked list, as the name suggests, it is going to have a circle. So circular linked list is a variation of singly linked list, or you can say it is a singly linked list. The only difference is what? See, this is singly linked list. In singly linked list, this last node is having what? Null. It is not going to point anywhere. But to make it a circular linked list, what you are going to do? In the last node of this list, we are going to store address of first node, right? So now address of first node is what? 100. So here you are going to store 100. Now this node is going to point where? To the first node. So it is now a circular linked list, you can see. So you can say a circular linked list is a sequence of elements in which each element is having a link to its next element, and the last node or the last element is having link to the first element in the list, right? So this is circular linked list. Now last is what? Doubly circular linked list. When I say circular linked list, it means it is what? Singly circular linked list. Next variation is what? Doubly circular linked list. So that list is having properties of both doubly linked list as well as circular linked list. Fine. So how we are going to represent that thing? See, in this case, node is what? Node is having only two parts, data and address part. So in the program, we are going to represent the node like this only. Only difference is you are going to modify a little bit. In the last node, you are going to store address of first node. Fine. And address of first node is in the head part. So in the last node, you can say you are going to store whatever is in the head pointer. So now for doubly circular linked list, I am going to update this doubly linked list only, because it is going to have property of both doubly linked list plus circular linked list. Fine. So now here we are going to discuss doubly circular linked list. See, in this case, to make it a doubly circular linked list, see this is the next pointer of this last node. This node is going to point here. So this node is this address here. We are going to write down address of first node, that is 100. So here you are going to write down 100. It means the last node is going to point here to the first node. Fine. Plus one more thing. See, this previous pointer of the first node, this is going to point where? To the last node, right? So address of last node is 300. So it is going to store 300 here. The previous pointer of the first node. It means this is going to point here, right? This is now a doubly circular linked list. So in this linked list also we are having three parts of the node, data part plus two address part. So you are going to represent something like this only when you are going to write a program. Only you have to make a little bit modification for this and this. This we are going to discuss when we will discuss the operations performed on these linked list. So from next video I am going to discuss the major operations performed on these linked list, that is traversal, insertion and deletion operation on these type of linked list, as well as we will discuss advantages and drawbacks of these type of linked list. See, singly linked list contains only one that address, doubly linked list contains two address part, that is why it is going to use more space than singly linked list. But obviously this is having, doubly linked list is having some advantages over singly linked list. So that also we are going to discuss in the next video. Fine. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.